Connect your smart adapter or speed booster via USB cable. Plug into your computer directly. External ports such as the ones on a wired keyboard or a hub may not work. Do not attach any camera. Copy. Through. It's connected. What am I missing? Do I gotta switch this steady shot switch? I gotta push this button? Is there supposed to be a... Oh! Something is happening. How long will I do this for? So I'm still not convinced, even if this works, that I'm gonna keep this thing. I really, after looking at it closely, I mean, the lens isn't gonna twist lock in there first, which isn't good. I'll go over why I think that's horrible later when I have the Arri Amira here, and I can show you how that mounts on. All right, I'm gonna go take a break because I don't know how long this is gonna take. I wish I knew what was happening. Red and blue blinky lights mean something's happening. If it goes green, it's done maybe? I don't know, but I feel like Metabones could have put some information there. Or maybe it's in the download clause I did not read. Okay, so I'm about 10 minutes into just watching this blink. Up here we've got about and serve. I mean, this is just the simplest little application ever. We're still just blinking. Awesome, awesome. So now what? Is there something in this? Oh, no instructions. Awesome. Okay, I don't know. I'm going on like 15 or 20 minutes of watching this thing blink. So I am gonna try changing this white cable, because we all know white cables are bad. They're never any good. For this DJI Mavic black cable. So, oh look, it's doing the same thing. Oh my God, something happened. It was the cable. 20 minutes, 15 minutes of my life wasted. Let's read this. Cine Smart Adapter, version such and such with the serial number. Set advanced mode. Set advanced mode on other cameras. Digital zoom in advanced mode. Choose between IBIS and OIS, or both, automatically. Those are the sensor image and lens stabilization protocols. Close aperture diaphragm when camera is turned off. Park close focus when camera is turned off. That's smart because it's going to pull your lenses into the safe position, which is close focus. You should always zoom in and zoom out your big zoom lenses. More on the cinema or broadcast side of things, that's pretty much a standard when you are done shooting a live event. Zoom in and roll out. Set advanced mode. I mean, I don't know. What is all this? Why is that? What the heck is that dot? Why are there dots? What the heck am I doing? Okay, and sure, I'm gonna click that too. So, where were all those cool dots? Manual lens 1. Am I supposed to type something? Manual lens 2. What the heck? Update. I have no idea. Let's look at what this is doing. It's blue. Here's the upload bar. Something's done. It has been updated. You may now unplug your camera, says the screen. Unplug your camera. Unplug your cable. I might be dyslexic. Okay. Boop. So now, that's all fine and good. Maybe that's why it wasn't communicating, and we're going to check that out. I still think the connection is not... The way it locks in and falls off is not going to be dope. Okay. Camera. Old photo deox mount. Unlock position. Going in. Still not, I mean, obviously it's still not twisting to lock, which, I mean, no doubt. So we'll set it upside down. This is so difficult. Like, there, now it's in. Definitely solid once it's in. It has a, can you see in here? It has a dust ring, which is nice, like around this edge of these cheaper ones. Well, even the old Metabones. This is new for this version 5 series, but it's just metal, right? And you would go metal to metal on your mount. But they have a nice little rubber ring right in there. So, you know, they're saying it's keeping dust out. I haven't read a bunch of complaints, or I haven't had a bunch of complaints of dust getting in this. I mean, the dust, you know, the dust is going to get in there when you take your lens off. So, I mean, that's cool. I would think the gasket would have been like maybe some extra secureness, kind of make it feel a little more stout, but that's not the case. Like, this thing still just wiggles on the back here. So, all right, let's fire this up and see what we see. That is not what we want to see. Maybe I did something wrong again. No autofocus. Do I have to push a button? I mean, man, I don't know. Maybe it's doesn't like my camera. I mean, at quick glance on the website, I saw that it likes A7S, A7S Mark II, A6500, A6300. I have an A6000, which I don't want to get rid of because it's a 35mm sensor, which matches my Amira and Alexa and Arri Mini, so I can use this as a director's viewfinder. I throw a Metabones PL mount on there, and you can frame up and see what it is and what your shot's going to look like before you put this lens on a big camera. Yeah, I am at a loss. But, like, with that said, let's get close to the table because I don't really want to break my lens. Not awesome. Okay, I went and grabbed an Arri EF mount for an Amira, an Arri Amira camera, or an Arri Alexa Mini camera. And Arri came out with this a few years ago, or a year ago or so. This isn't super new. They were the first ones for me to see where an EF lens mount had a collar lock on it, right, for more secure and stable connection, which was needed in the bigger film cameras, which is what Arri makes and what we own here and rent out to different projects. I would show it to you with the camera on, with the mount on the camera, but both of our cameras are out right now on a Beats by Dre commercial. But so, you know, obviously these 4 little screws on the top corners go into the camera, and then you have your red dot, which your red dot doesn't move. It's always there. And just a quick reference, this red dot's moving. I mean, sure, that one's not, but like, okay, so I'm a little bit like, what's going on over here, Metabones? But then, right, when we take this and we pop it in, red dot to red dot, if this is on your camera, you twist to lock, and did you hear it? Did you hear that lock? Okay, so that's locked, like you would normally do, and then you have the added stability here of locking the collar, which, I mean, now it's on there solid. And then what's great is when your AC or you, the shooter, come around and you go to unlock this collar, your lens isn't going to just fall out. You still have to push this button just like any other still camera, and right there, see? And twist and off. So unless I'm missing something, and I'm playing stupid here to try to save face if I'm really truly am an idiot, like, this is retarded, you guys. Like, that's cool, it's on there, but like, no. And I should really stop doing that. No. No, $450 too, by the way, not $400. So $450 and not that great. $100. I mean, I want to see this work. I want to see the autofocus. That's supposed to be stellar. It has like this rubber ring, like I was saying, which, you know, seems nice. It's flocked inside. If you can see, this is just, you know, a paint matte. So even here, you can see how much light's going to bounce around and maybe contaminate the back element and the sensor as light rays bounce around in there. This is going to give you a nicer image with less. Well, what it would look like is haze or smoke or over your image when this kind of flare happens behind the lens, and it's not pretty and it's not good. So this is nice. The build quality is fantastic. Image stabilization, you know, for cameras that it can communicate with, that too, is great. It's like so close. This is just stupid that it doesn't twist lock first. So I'm gonna call Cine. I got this from Cine New York. B&H isn't, they're on pre-order right now at B&H, and maybe this is like a demo from Cine New York, and maybe this isn't right. There was no instructions with it, but that's pretty standard, I think. None of my other lens mounts came with instructions. So there you go. I don't know. I'm sending it back.